At noon, we'll be starting off with the Bishop Badgers, and they'll be taking on the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles. There's my mic. All right, now I can hear it. So they'll be starting off here. So we'll have the pregame going on right now, and we'll have the starting lineups here shortly. So I'd like to welcome everybody here to the broadcast. I know that some of us are working at this time. Wanted to make sure that y'all could hear me. And you got a good view here. Quick shout out there to Austin Villanueva. Just come tuning on in. As always, Real Sports Live, we'd like to thank our sponsors. For without them, we wouldn't be here. Coaches are going to come to the home plate area with the umpires to do the coin toss. So based on that, I'll do the home visitors on the scoreboard. You know both those umpires. Coach Moreno, Bishop Badgers head coach, and Coach Salinas in her 20th season coaching Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles. Villanueva's Austin saying, "Let's go, Lady Eagles." Alex Ramirez saying, "Let's go, Lady Eagles." So as always, any shout-outs you want to give, whether it be come on and put it on there on Real Sports Live here on Facebook Live, and we'll give the shout-out here. Now, we may be in and out of service here, so we'll be kicking on in and out. So I apologize for that inconvenience with the way the internet is working here with a may have to be doing some refreshing here and there. I apologize, like I said, for any inconvenience. So we'll be coming up here live shortly. Right now, still the pregame, and we do have a pretty good connection here. So I'm hoping it just stays going for you all here. Of course, we want to give a quick shout out to the Bishop Badgers basketball program, the girls program that is going to the state tournament. Wishing them nothing but the best. Coin toss is taking place right now. So we are here in the house in Ingleside, and it looks like Eagles will be home. Lady Eagles will be home. The Bishop Badgers will be hitting first. And we have the starting lineup for the Badgers. Starting it off, it will be number 9, the center fielder, Alina Cruz. Pitching will be number 13, Hannah Griffith. Playing third base, number 20, Sadie Flores. Playing catcher, number 3, Kiara Cruz. Playing second, number 6, Emily Taylor. Playing left field, number 10, Evelyn Valadez. Playing shortstop, number 21, Maddie Peña. Playing first base, number 5, Mia Tamez. And playing right field, number 2, Savannah Barrientos. And the rest of the Lady Badgers. So as I said, they'll be hitting first. And we're ready to rock and roll. The umpires have given their final thoughts to each other. So we shall see how it goes here. Shout out from Brianna. Let's go Badgers. Schmalzeride. I hope I said that right, Brianna. Brianna Schmalzeride. Schmalzeride. So we got reconnected. I apologize for the inconvenience. Like I said, the internet connection is in and out. And so we are doing the live broadcast here, Real Sports Edition. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man on the planet, Chris V, in the house. And in the circle for the Eagles, Sarah Gonzalez. got a little trouble for calling her last name a little incorrect last time. Alyssa Burge is doing the dirty work at first. Mariah Vasquez at second. Team Maldonado, number 1. At shortstop, Jordan De Los Santos. At third base, Amanda Ramos. In left field is Shelby Pill. In center field, Cassie Cavazos. And in right field is Liz Aguilar. And the first pitch is ready to go. We are underway here in Ingleside. And the first pitch of the game is swung on and hit, popped up to the center fielder. The first out, and that was Alina Cruz batting. So there's the first out of the game. Shout out given over here by Jamie Peel. Watch it along over there in Corpus Christi. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Now batting for the Badgers, number 13, Hannah Griffith. This is the pitcher for the Badgers. Just a little outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. A little high and outside there. 21 on the count. That ball just goes foul to the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, 2-2. Swung on a miss. The ball's dropped. Birch throws it to first to secure the out. Two outs now. Got some moths flying around in front of the camera there. Now batting is number 20, Sadie Flores. Strike 1 called. And the pitch. Little low and inside. Good block there by the catcher, Alyssa Burge, the freshman for the Eagles. Got 2 freshmen on the field for the Lady Eagles. Second baseman, T. Maldonado, and Alyssa Burge at catching. Swung on, goes foul. Shout out to Jay Pineda from JP Electric. Jay Pineda is following along here, watching the game. And the pitch. That one goes foul. 2-2 on the count still. There's 2 outs. Apologize here once again. The reception is a little glitchy. Trying to get a good signal here for our computer to be working. Pitch just misses low and inside. Brings it now, full house. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, Sadie Flores batting here for the Badgers. Game 1 here at Lady Mustang Stadium in Ingleside. Here's the offering, full count. That one swung on, goes to center fielder. Cassie's under it and makes the grab for out number 3. So once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, here in Ingleside And we're now headed into the bottom of the first inning. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Records, that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, we're back here in the bottom of the first inning. The Badgers now on defense. The Lady Eagles will be coming up to bat now. Just joining us, we're here now in the bottom of the first inning. Those following along, we want to give a shout out to the Lady Badgers going to the state tournament in basketball, representing the area. Wish them nothing but the best in the state tournament. Starting off, bottom of the first, center fielder number 6, Cassie Cavazos. Shelby Pill is on deck. Ball 1. She bunts that one down to the pitcher. Pitcher gets it, throws it on over to first for the out. Good play right there by the pitcher, Hannah Griffith, who stuck with it and shoots it on over the first for the first out. Now batting the left fielder, number 26, Shelby Peel. On deck is the shortstop, number 12, Jordan De Los Santos. Peel fouls that one off for strike 1. Looks at ball 1. Peel puts that one in play to the shortstop. Shortstop stays with it. Shoots it to first, and it's called save. An infield single for Shelby Peel. So now a runner on first, now batting number 12, Jordan De Los Santos, the shortstop. On deck, number 8, Mariah Vasquez, the first baseman. First pitch to Jordan, the offering is a ball. The count. Two on the count. Peels on first. Griffin on the mound. In the circle. Swing and a miss. Peels in motion. Steals in play, and she is safe. So she advances on over the steal. 3-1 on the count. Now with a runner in scoring position, De Los Santos with a hit could potentially bring in a run, as Peel does have a good set of wheels on her. Griffith on the mound on the rubber, and here's the offering. That's hit off the end of the bat. Shortstop Sizzle shoots it to first. She goes on over third. Peel advances to third there. So there are 2 outs now. Now with 2 outs, brings up to bat the first baseman, number 8, Mariah Vasquez. Is an RBI producer for the Eagles. Ball 1. On deck is the catcher, the freshman, Alyssa Burge. Looks at 2 balls, no strikes. In this situation, obviously, a walk is as good as a hit. Mariah gets into this one. That one's going to go into the foul territory, and that one's just going to go foul. This is the angle I have up here, so I can't really get the left side here with a stadium pole there. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the offering. She gets into this one, goes to the left fielder, and that one just makes the grab there. Stuck with it, makes the grab to secure the out. And that was a great catch. That would have been at least a double for Mariah. Number 10, Evelyn, for the grab there. So once again, a great catch out there. Prevents a run from coming on in. And some extra bases for Mariah. So once again, we're now headed into the top of the 2nd inning. And with that said, we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Go and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
It down.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here, folks. Leading it off here in the top of the 2nd inning is number 3, the catcher, Kiera Cruz. And here's the first pitch by Sarah. Throws it ball outside. Good hitter here for the Lady Badgers, and here's the offering. Swings on, hits it on over to the third baseman. Amanda Ramos shoots it on over to first for the out. And that'll be 5-3 for the first out of the inning. Now batting second baseman, number 6, Emily Taylor, for the Badgers. Strike 1 called. Sarah on the rubber. Here's a delivery. Ball 1 outside. Taylor gets swung on, and goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Goes to the third baseman, goes to the shortstop. She shoots it on over and sticks with it and makes the play for the second out. What a play there by Jordan for out number 2. Let's see that again, an instant replay here. See how she hits it sharply off the glove of Amanda Ramos, the third baseman. And Jordan sticks with it and shoots it on over to first to secure the out. And back to the action here. What a play. Just misses outside. Now batting is number 10, Evelyn Valadez, who made that nice grab in the last inning. Ran back and went to her right side, opened up, and cut it over, a little over her shoulder with the left-hand glove, of course. She hits that one up into the left ball, into the foul ball territory, into the football stands, where I'm basically set up. 1-1 on the count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. No one on. Valadez is batting. Looks at ball 2. On deck, number 21, the shortstop, Maddie Pena. The offering. Right on the outside corner, paints it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, there's 2 outs. Hits that right back to Sarah. Sarah grabs it, throws it on over to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So we'll now head into the bottom of the 2nd inning. Once again, 3 up, 3 down comes for the Badgers. And for those just tuning on in, you can give a shout out here on Facebook. And we'll give you some love out here. And if you want to do any type of advertising, go ahead and hit up Joe Gomez Jr. at 361-220-5331. You can see the advertisements come out here in the commercials after this. Eloy Pacheco giving some love to Shelby. Araceli Solis out there saying, yay, Shelby. They're saying, come on, Lady Eagles, 3 up, 3 down, and that's exactly what happened. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Speaking of advertising, you'll see some of the advertisements right now coming your way.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Brings it to bat the catcher, number 7, Alyssa Burge. Foul ball there. Good luck, Lady Eagles. Get it going from Mr. Peel, Jamie Peel there. And another foul ball into the football stands where the soccer boys are practicing over here behind me on the football field. Burge hits that one right up the middle for a base hit. So that gives a runner on first. Birds will run for herself. Now batting the other freshman back to back, number 1, T. Maldonado. She shows bunt, goes fair, and that's a sacrifice bunt. Runner advances on over to second. There's one out. Now batting number 14, Amanda Ramos, the third baseman. On deck is Manina Cavazos. Cavazos is the DP on deck. Here's the offering. Strike one called in the outside corner. Looks at ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count here. And the offering. She gets under it. That one's going to go high in the air. Center fielder making it, and shortstop. And that ball's going to land. Birds is going to advance on over to third, and there's going to be a play at third, and she's going to be safe. Ball lands between the shortstop and the center fielder. Bird sliding on over there. I had to move on over the camera. So now we have runners on second and third. So that will be a single for Amanda. And we'll advance on over to the throw. Manina gets under this one, goes to the right side, and that ball is going to have trouble, and that does land. She'll go 1. She'll go 2 and get a ribby right there. So that's a stand-up double for Manina. So runners remain at second and third. Now batting is number 19, Sarah Gonzalez. Looks at ball 1. Looks at strike 1 in the inside corner. 1-1 on the count. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss right there for out number 2. Brings up the top of the order now. Cassie Cavazos up to bat. Still runners on second and third. Strike 1 right there. Griffith, the pitcher. That's Hannah Griffith, that is. Doing a good job, giving up a couple little hits there and battling back. Strikes out next batter, and now starts off with a strike. Cavazos inside, jams her. First baseman, what a catch right there. Let's make sure Hannah's okay. With that said, folks, we'll be right back after these messages. Once again, I'm the host of the Most Man with the Plan, Chris B.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down.
Real Sports Live. We're back here in the top of the third inning. Quick shout out there to Miss Hannah Griffith, a tough soldier right there. Mia Tamez with a heck of a grab at first base and inadvertently ran into Hannah. Hannah was a little shaken up, but she got up like a trooper, looked like a WWE superstar there, taking a good old bump, but then gets right back up and jogs on her own power and jogs into the dugout. So that's awesome. So nothing but love goes out to Hannah right there. Always want to make sure the safety of the girls, all athletes, student athletes out there is important. We want to make sure she's okay, and it looks like she's all right. So the Badgers will be coming up. Speaking of the Badgers, Lady Badgers going to the state tournament in basketball. So we wish them nothing but the best as they get ready to go on into the state tournament. That's going to be a fun one there for the Lady Badgers going in there. Making history there for Bishop, Texas. So we'll see how that goes. And the color green, it reminds me of that movie, The Big Green, in soccer. I know a different sport, but still, go Big Green. Starting it off is number 21, Maddie Peña, the shortstop, here in the top of the third inning. Here's the offering. Looks at strike one in the inside corner. Alex said, nice hit, Amanda. Cavazos, way to go, sweet. Giving some love to his daughter, Menina, on the hit. A.K.A. Sweet Pea. That's what Ruben Cavazos calls his daughter. 2 strikes on the count here. Sarah G gets ahead right here. No balls, 2 strikes on Maddie Peña. Here's the offering, 0-2. Nice scoop right there behind home as Alyssa Burge scoops it up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the offering. Just a bit high there for the blue there. He says 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the umpire demonstrating the fact that he said ball real loud, sounded like a strike, but it is 2-2 on the count. You got to remember the umpires are human. He did not make a mistake. He called the ball. That one swung on high in the air to the center fielder. Cassie under it for the out. Brings up now the first baseman who made a nice little web gem there, number 5, Mia Tamez. Of course, being from Bishop, when she was younger on our travel ball team, we used to call her Badger. Mia Tamez, that is. And here's the offering from Sarah. Tamez hits that up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. 1 out single. That's the first hit of the game for the Badgers there. Brings up now number 2, Savannah Barrientos, the right fielder. Here's the offering. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 1 ball, no strikes. That's the power of softball. You got softball sisters from all over the area, and Mariah Vasquez, the first baseman, and Mia Tamez, the first baseman. Pretty good friends. That's what I was talking about when they were kids playing on the same team. Blast and Bombers. So he's in the box. That is foul ball. Good call there by the umpire there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Savannah trying to bunt it as she stays in the box and the ball hit her, but as long as she's in the box, it is a foul ball. One and 1 on the count. Here's the offering. Go on, swings. Amanda with a nice little grab there. For out number 2. Strike 1 called. Top of the order, number 9, Lina Cruz. Ball in the dirt. Mia does not try to advance on that one. Birds pops out of there. Quickly pounces on that ball and prevents the runner from advancing. 1 and 1 on the count. 2 outs. Mia Tamez over at first after she singled up the middle. And the offering. Hits that just foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sarah G in the circle. Approaches the rubber. Gets the ball, and here's the offering. Swung on, hit on over the third baseman. Shoots it at first for the out, number 3. Runner stranded for the Badgers, now headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we'll clear the bases. And once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V here for Real Sports Live. We'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action. Once again, a quick shout out to Hannah Griffith, who took a WWE knee into the head area and comes back in strong to pitch for the Badgers. Starting it off first is Peel, that fielder. Hits the first one, the first offering here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Little foul. Hopefully you don't hear the wind too bad. I might have to put on the mask. Looks at ball 1. She hits that sharply on over to the left side for a single. Starts it off. Single brings up now number 12, Jordan De Los Santos. Last at bat, hit it over to the shortstop, 6-3 for the out. Gonna switch into the mask. De Los Santos gets into this one, goes foul. See if that's a little better right there. I'll try not to yell on this mic as it's glove covered by me. Shows bunt, goes for it. 0-2 on the count now. Check out on the Facebook world if sounds okay, Mr. Peel. If you can let me know if that sounds okay, not too loud or not loud enough. Peel giving some love to his daughter. Had a girl. Looks at ball a little high. 1-2 on the count. Looks at ball 2-2 on the count. On deck number 8, the first baseman, Mariah Vasquez. 2-2 in the count, and here's the offering. Ball 3, good stop by the catcher there. That's Cruz there, Kiera Cruz on the stop there. Preventing the run from going, the runner, that is. Okay, just making sure. Thank you, Mr. Peel. 2-2 on the count. Full count on the correction. Ball 4. Now runners on first and second. Brings up to bat now number 8, Mariah Vasquez, the first baseman. Last time hit a little flare over to left field. Mariah hits it up. What a stop by Griffith. She makes a grab. Nice play right there by Griffith. Still runners advance on over to second and third. First out of the inning right there. Burge looks on over at ball 1. Now, Burge has been seeing the ball very well. Sorry, and she's been putting a lot of the barrel on the ball as of late. The changeup comes, goes foul. 1-1 on the count there. Gonna move the runners on over to second and third on my little stats. 1-1 on the count. Here's the offering. That ball just goes under her feet there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Unless the Bird's doing a little bit of a hop skitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the offering. Burge gets this one, goes to left field. Now one's going to fall in there. 1 run comes in. RBI single there for Burge. So now we have runners on the corners. Now batting the second baseman, the freshman, T. Maldonado. Last at bat had a good sac bunt. Shows bunt, delayed still. Burge will take second. Strike is called. Now runner is on second and third. That one called right in the inside corner on Maldonado. Quick pitch, and here it comes. Just looks at ball one. Hannah Griffith trying to go high and outside. Just misses. Good idea right there to go away on the freshman. Freshman holds the bat back. Here we are, 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss for strike 3 there. Now batting the other senior, number 14, Amanda Ramos, the third baseman. Ramos with a single last at bat. Looks at ball one just a little high. Strike one called in the inside corner. 1-1 on the count. And the offering. Amanda hits that one sharply right down the line. 1 run comes in. 2 runs are going to come in. Amanda with a stand-up double. Brings in 2 runs right there on the solid shot. Now batting Menina Cavazos. Lets that one go. Go Amanda Bear by Alex Ramirez. Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Last time hit a little blooper over to the right side area for an RBI single. She sits on this one. This one goes to right field, and the right fielder is going to get under it and make the grab for out number 3. But damage has been done, folks. Eagles come up with 2 more runs right here in the bottom of the third. Now headed into the top of the 4th inning with the score again 4-0. Bishop Badgers coming up to bat. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Using the push buttons right here. So that's why I pushed the commercial inadvertently. Taking off the mask now since the wind has died down, but the sun has come out brutally here. Now batting Hannah Griffith. Looks at strike 1. Hannah is a trooper here in the circle for the Badgers. Got hit, made tremendous plays. Hits that sharply over to third. Amanda there with it. Shoots it on over to first for the out. And I have the camera in the wrong position. I apologize for that. But she goes 5-3. Sharply hit over to the third base side, and Amanda stays glove down. Now batting number 20. Sadie gets under this one. That was going back to the gap area, and Cavazos almost with a grab. Sadie goes one. She goes two. She's going for three. De Los Santos is going to shoot it to third, and there's the play. And she is out. The relay thrown in by the center fielder to De Los Santos. Over to third base, Ramos on the tag. Secures the out. So Sadie with a double. Tremendous shot to the gap. But then throws it in immediately. Cassie dives and then gets up immediately, and that's what you do as an outfielder after the play has been done and said. Strike one with 2 outs, and that's on Kira Cruz, the catcher. Try to see if I can see that here shortly on the instant replay. Here's the offering. Cruz down the line. Amanda with a play. Shoots it to first. For out number 3. Now defense has stepped up here for the Lady Eagles on 2 great hits. And first starting with Cassie Cavazos, who missed the fly ball on the diving attempt, got up, immediately quickly throws it into the shortstop. De Los Santos turns and throws it over at third at Amanda with the tag. And then Amanda backhands a shot down the line and gets up and shoots it on over to first for the third and final out of the inning. We're now headed into the bottom of the 4th inning after these messages from our sponsors.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, Blues.
All right, we're back to the action. Sarah Gonzalez starts it off. Swing and a miss right here for strike one. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nice hit, Sadie. And that ball's hit left field. That one has a chance. That one is gone. Sarah Gonzalez with her first home run of the season. Now, this young lady was 6-2 in the circle last year as a pitcher and was determined to be a hitter for the Lady Eagles, and she worked hard in the offseason, and now it is paying off here for this young lady as she sits back and drives one out for her first home run, her first career home run as an Eagle. So this young lady set on one and drives it over the left field wall for a home run. Anita Carter says, great job, Eagles. Nice hit, Sadie, by Janice Cavell. This one hits over the left side. Third baseman makes the play for out. Number 1. Brings up Shelby Peel, the junior left fielder. She gets under this one, and this one might have another play. Nice grab right there, and I think I got that one on camera. For out number 2 right there. De Los Santos looks at ball 1. Going back to the home run, just like my boy says. Kevin, touch them all. Jordan gets under this one. This one's driven to left field, and that one is going to be one hopper to the fence. Couple hops there. De Los Santos going to go for 3. Stand-up triple for De Los Santos. Instructions given by Frank. Oh, and 1 on the count here. Brings up Mariah Vasquez. And the offering. Looks at ball 1 there. 2 outs. One of the parents telling Mariah to be patient here at the bat. She gets into this one, and that's shot to the fence. 1 hop. She's going to go 1. She's going to go 2 bases. A stand-up double. For Mariah there. There is stand-up double. Thank you, Frank. I put it on mute. Thank you, thank you. And here's the offering by Griffith. Burge. Burge swings at the first one, and it goes foul. Looks at ball 1, 1-1 on the count. And you have Alicia Tobias says, good job, Sarah. Miss Anguiano, great job, Mariah, she puts on here. Actually, she put Essa Mariah, she put. Burge gets under this one. This one goes to the right field area. Center fielder converges and makes a nice little ta-da-da, ta-da-da web jam basket catch there. And that's the center fielder right there. Center fielder is number 9, Lena Cruz. All right, folks. Some more runs come in for the Lady Eagles. 2 runs come in. That's now 6-0. Headed now to the top of the 5th inning. So once again, we'll be back shortly after these messages. And I am the host of the most, the man on the plan, Chris V, in the house here, Real Sports Live in Ingleside. And like I said, we're headed now into the top of the 5th inning. And we'll be shortly after these messages.
Price for you, forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Real Sports Live, we're back to the action here. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan, Chris V, in the house here in Ingleside. Now batting is the Lady Badgers. Starting off first is the second baseman, number 6, Emily Taylor. She looks at ball 1. Taylor trying to get something started here for the Badgers. Strike one right on the outside corner. Speaking of Badgers, we wish them nothing but the best in the ladies basketball program, making history for Bishop, going to the state tournament. We wish them nothing but the best as they travel up there to Austin for the state tournament. I could be wrong. I believe it's in San Antonio. Two balls, one strike on the count here. That ball's hit sharply to left field. Peel gets in the one hopper. She's going to get a long single right there. Taylor trying to get something started here for the Badgers, and that's exactly what she did. Got on base. Now betting is the left fielder, number 10, Evelyn Valadez. Wind picks up a little bit here on my mic. Evelyn hits that one just foul. And the offering. A little outside. Looks like Burge, like an eagle area. Thought about throwing it down there, but keeps it. Holds back. 1-1 on the count. No outs. Run on first. She gets under this one. Cassie does a little right to left, left to right hip shake, and makes the grab for out number 1. Exactly what a center fielder is supposed to do, keep her eye on the ball and move her legs to make the adjustment for the catch, and she does. Brings up to bat now number 21, Maddie Pena. Pena hits over De Los Santos, but secures the out on the catch. Now batting the first baseman, Mia Badger Tamez, number 5. No reason why I call her Badger back in the day. We called her that. And travel ball, and she hits this one to the right side. That one's going to get down for 1. She's going to stay on over to first and puts runners on first and third on the corners. Mia has seen the ball very well. Has gone 2 for 2. 2 singles right there. Now batting number 2, Savannah Barrientos. 2 outs. Badgers still trying to fight. This one hit. Right side goes foul. Savannah trying to bring a run across for the Badgers. She did go 0-2, couldn't hold that bat back. No balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs, runners on the corners. That one goes a little high. Quick shout out there to Austin Villanueva following along here on Facebook Live. How are you doing there, Austin? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the offering. Ball inside goes. Burge That was like a basketball bounce pass inside. Burge hits it off the wall, catches it off the wall, that is. Turns around, and now there's runners on second and third. Advances on the pass ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Savannah calls time with 2 outs. Trying to do something, hit the ball hard somewhere, trying to get a run in across for the Lady Badgers. Sarah G in the circle on the rubber, and here's the offering. Just misses right there. Oh, he had full count there. So now it loads the bases up. Now the top of the order, the center fielder, Alina Cruz. Looks at strike 1. Sarah with a 6-0 lead, trying to shut down the Badgers here. I believe it is a time frame game, and it looks like there's about 7 minutes left in the game, and here's the offering. Pulls that one foul. Quickly, Sarah jumps ahead. No balls, 2 strikes on Alina Cruz. Now, Alina has hit a fly ball to center field and a sharp hit over to third with nice play by the third baseman for the out. So Alina is one of the good hitters for the Badgers. Trying to do something, trying to make some noise here and get some runs on the board for the Badgers. And the offering. Good stop there by Burge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the offering. That one just goes foul. Still stays 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. That one's hit well to left field. Peel goes back and makes the grab for out number 3. So that right there will clear the bases right here. We're now headed into the bottom of the 5th inning, folks. Badgers were threatening right there to get some runs on the board, and the defense works together to secure the out and get no runs. So now, once again, we're headed into the bottom of the 5th inning. In the lineup, we're going to be at 6, 7, 8 in the hole. So that's the ball game, folks. That's what the coaches have and the umpires have decided. So with that, the man with the plan will be ready to go for the next game right here as Ingleside, the home team, hosting the tournament, Lady Mustangs, will be taking on the Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles. So final score here is 6-0 in favor of the Lady Eagles. So I appreciate that shortly for the next game. And approximately about right now we have Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Lady Eagles taking on Ingleside Lady Mustangs. Bipolar weather today. We had a little bit of coolness, cloudiness. Then we get here and the game starts, game 1 that is at noon, and we had some sun come out. So I'm not a meteorologist, but it's a little hot. So we're going to start off. The Eagles will be the visiting team here in this situation. The Las Atas. Lady Mustangs will be home. Starting off things for the Lady Eagles will be number 6, Cassie Cavazos. She'll be playing center field for the Lady Eagles. Just want to welcome everybody out there in the virtual world. Facebook, YouTube, Roku TV, Twitter. Following along. So we're ready to rock and roll here. Strike one called here. That one goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes on the count. On deck is number 26, Shelby Peel. Grasso shoots out over the third, and that one's going to be bobbled, and she's going to make it. Right now I have a runner on first. That'll be E5. Here's the pitch. Peel looks to bunt. It gets by the catcher. Runner advances on over to second. Takes a wide turn. Will stay at second. Number 5 is in the circle for the Lady Mustangs. Not sure of names just yet. And the offering. Shows bunt. Puts it down again, tries to. Just gets a piece of that, stays alive, stays at 1 and 2 on the count. De Los Santos, number 12, is catching or playing shortstop. Played shortstop last game. And the pitch. Looks at ball 2 outside, 2 and 2 on the count. Here's the offering. Makes it full house, just like the show. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the offering. Peel slaps that foul. Alex Ramirez out there. You want to give a shout out on Facebook Live. Says, let's go Eagles. That ball gets away from the catcher. Cassie will advance on over to third. Peel will take off to second. No throw to second. So she gets a walk, and Wisey takes off and continuously runs to second. Now runner on the second and third bases. And there are no outs. Jordan De Los Santos, one of the aggressive hitters here, RBI producer as well for the Lady Eagles, will be battling here at her bat. See what the first pitch offers here by number 5 for the Lady Mustangs. And the offering. She hits the end of that, off the end of her bat. So that'll be a fly ball. To the pitcher for out number 1. Thank you, Tony. And now batting number 8, Mariah Vasquez, the first baseman. The pitch. In the dirt for ball 1. Move the camera on over to see second and third here. Great view we got over here from the football stands. One and 0, and here's the offering. Hits that one on the end of the bat. 1 and 1. One and 1 on the count. And the pitch. Ball gets away. Cassie's going to try to come score, and she will get down and score. 1 run comes in for the Eagles. So now there's runners on third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still a runner in scoring position for Mariah. Shelby advances on over to third. 2 and 1 on the count, and here's the offering by number 5. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes on the count. Number 5 in the circle. She looks for her pitch, and she's got her sign, and here's the offering. 2 and 2 on the count. 1 out. Mariah hits that single off the glove of the third baseman. She's going to advance on over to second, so she'll get an RBI single out of that. Now batting number 6, freshman. I feel like I'm at Gillies looking for love in all the wrong places playing. By Ingleside staff here. Like that song. One ball here. Ball 2 just a little inside there. 2-0 on the count. On deck is number 1, T. Maldonado, the second baseman. Now, not too sure, Alyssa Burge, if she's going to be playing short or catcher, as her and De Los Santos do trade that off. Burge swings at this offering, making it 2 and 1 on the count. Carlos, I'm not too sure on the next two teams playing thereafter. Alyssa hits that one off the end of her bat. That play is going to be on over to first for the out, for out number 2. But now we have a runner on third base. Mariah advanced on over. On deck is the third baseman, number 14, Amanda Ramos. Maldonado's first at bat. The other freshman. Looks at ball one, low and inside. And the offering. Looks at ball two, a little high there. T hits it off the inside of her bat. She's going to hustle down to first, and she's going to be safe at first. So Mariah will come on in and score. My angle of the camera was a little off. Apologize for that. But due to that, there was a throw over to first. Took her off the bag of the first baseman, that is. So Maldonado will get an infield single and get an RBI out of that. Brings up to bat now number 14, Amanda Ramos. On deck is Manita Cavazos. Amanda hits on over third. Throw to first. A little off, but the first baseman makes a nice little grab. So, with that said, Lady Eagles jump out on top 3-0 in the top of the first inning. And now we're headed into the bottom of the first inning as the Lady Mustangs will come up to bat. The home team hosting the tournament here. So we are in Ingleside, Texas. So we'll be back shortly after these messages for the bottom of the first by our sponsors.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD.
All right, folks, Real Sports Live is back in the action here. This is the host with the most amount of the planet, Chris V, back here in Ingleside. And the home team is now batting. Shows bunt and goes for it for strike number one. Maddie Aguilar is in the circle for the Lady Eagles. Strike one to Galia Davila, the center fielder. Off the end of the bat, Ramos with the ball, shoots it at first. Nice little play there for out number 1. Now batting Salinity Adame, I believe that's how you say her name correctly. Strike 1. Pops that one up. Jordan De Los Santos with a nice little grab for out number 2. Now batting Audrey Castillo, number 5. This is the pitcher, Castillo. Looks at ball 1. That one's hit to the left side. Shelby goes back. That one's going to fall, so she'll get 1. She'll get 2. 2 outs, 2-out double right there by Castillo. The pitcher will probably have a courtesy runner for her. And that's number 7 coming into her to run. Now batting is Hannah Smith, the right fielder, number 12. Looks at strike 1 inside. That one's hit over the shortstop Bird. She shoots it at first for the 3rd and final out. And we're now headed into the top of the 2nd inning with the Lady Eagles now coming up to bat 3-0 at this time after 1 complete inning. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records. Take Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlem Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action. Once again, the host of the most, the man on the planet, Chris V, in the house here in Ingleside. And we're headed now to the top of the second inning. Starting off the inning right here, it's number 16, Manina Cavazos. Ball 2 right there, 2-0 on the count. Two balls, no strikes. And the offering. Looks at ball 3, a little high and inside for her, a little tight. Medina hits it sharply up the middle for a single. Just like you're taught, right back up the middle, literally. Brings up the freshman, the pitcher, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar. This is the runner right there, number 20, who's being DP'd for. Now there's 3 freshmen on the varsity squad here. You've already seen Alyssa Burge, who's now playing shortstop. Number 7, number 1, T. Maldonado, the second baseman. And now Maddie Aguilar, 0-0 at the bat. She looks at ball 1 right there. The umpire takes a little bump right there. Looks to be okay. Aguilar sharply hits a third baseman trying to make a play. That's an infield single, folks. Sharply hit to the third baseman. Now runners are on the corners. Courtesy runner for the pitcher, 0-0. Now in. Jayla is number 5. And there's a couple of switching helmets all over the place here. Runners on the corners. Liz and Jayla on the bases. Liz over at third, Jayla at first. Top of the order now, number 6. The senior center fielder, commit to Coastal Bend College. Looks at ball 1 high. There is no play at the home. Liz stays at third. Jayla advances on over to second. We'll give the shout outs to the college commits, the 5 seniors, and 1 junior from the Lady Eagles. Cassie Cavazos being the first one we'll talk about. Number 6, going to the Coastal Bend College. As a slapper, outfielder. Looks at ball 2. This time Liz is going to come home, and she's going to score. No throw home. So on that, Liz advances, scores. Headed over to third now is Jayla. Cassie Cavazos looks at ball 2. Ball 3 now. Now we're having little glitching problems. I apologize for the inconvenience on the signal here. Trying to get the hotspot going for you all to be seeing live footage here. Ball 4. So Cassie will take her bases. Her base, that is. Time is now. First and third. So if you want to give a shout out on Facebook Live, give some love or just say something, period. Put it on there. Read it for you live here on Facebook Live. Shelby Peel now batting. Looks at strike one outside. Delayed steal there by Cassie Cavazos. Throw down to third. All right, you're very welcome there, Mr. Peel. Runners now on second and third. Peel hits this one off the end of the bat into foul ball territory. Runners now on second and third. Peel down, no balls, 2 strikes here. She hits that up the middle. Pitcher with a nice little stab there for the out. Audrey with a tremendous play right there for 2 outs. Correction, 1 out. Runners still stay at second and third. Apologize on my camera angle. Didn't move it quick enough for you, but it was a very close play at first, but she was called out. Jordan De Los Santos now batting, the catcher, number 12. The other college commit. I'll tell you where she's going here. Hits under this one. That one's going to go to the right side. Right fielder converges with a play. Tagging home, and there's coming the play at home. And she is saved. The ball is dropped. Jayla scores on the tag. Slides it home there. Sacrifice fly there. 2 outs. And that's going to bring up now Mariah Vasquez with a runner on third. 2 outs. Looks at ball 1 outside. Throw down to third. I know it's a little hard to see. Jordan De Los Santos is committed to Texas A&M. Hold on. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Texas A&M San Antonio, the Jaguars, is where Jordan De Los Santos will be attending. She is a junior, already done a verbal commit there. Mariah Vasquez here, number 8, will be attending Vernon College next year in Vernon, Texas. Looks at ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And here's the offering. Looks at ball 3 outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, as we like to say in the softball, baseball world, that is. This is a hitter's count right here. Three balls, 1 strike, and here's the offering by Audrey. Mariah gets this one, goes to left field, and that's going to fall right in front of the left fielder for a single. Still 2 outs. In Casicavazos. Good piece of hitting there. Stays with the outside pitch and goes with it. Making it now 6-0. Now brings up the freshman, number 7, Alyssa Burge, who's playing shortstop for the Eagles at this time. Burge has been seeing the ball very well lately. She rips into this one, hits it over the third baseman. Third baseman shoots to first for the out. Just a little ahead of it, but some damage has been done. 3 more runs are added on the board for the Eagles, making it now a 6-0 game right here. Samantha Ramos says, let's go Lady Mustangs. So shout out there to Samantha Ramos supporting the Lady Mustangs. Headed now into the bottom of the 2nd inning, folks. And we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Lady Mustangs are up to bat. Leading things off is number 4, Ileana Rodriguez. Looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss there, 1-1 on the count. Shout out to Regina Vasquez watching out there. Alex Ramirez says, let's go Lady Eagles. Keep it up, Lady Eagles. Umpire says she did go the offering. She offered the her bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the count. Hits that one at the end of the bat. Goes just foul. Had some top right English, and it ended up rolling error E2. So that'll put a runner at first on the bottom of the first for the bottom of the 2nd for the Lady Mustangs. Shows bunt. Ball gets by the catcher. Gets down to 2nd here. Now batting number 2, Sam Mirovic. Rodriguez advances on over to 2nd, number 4 there. Ileana. Puts the bunt down, goes foul. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. And the offering. Puts this one down. Ramos gets it, scoops it, shoots it at first for the out. Maldonado there covering for the out. Sag bunt moves the runner on over to 3rd. brings up number 9, Brianna Adame, the catcher. Looks at ball 1 there. Here's the offering. Swing goes foul. Foul tip there for strike 1. 1-1. Shows bunt. Just got a piece of it. Looks like the coach was there. One ball, 2 strikes. There's 1 out. Here's the offering. Just gets a piece of that foul ball. That one's hit right up the middle for an RBI single. Lady Mustangs, the home team, get on the board right there. Good piece of hitting right there to get in. That's the catcher right there, Brianna Adame, settling down, and courtesy runner comes in, number 13. Shows bunt, pulls it back. No one is there at second. So strike is called. She did show bunt. This is Ali Peña, number 10 now in the batter's box. Kiana Davila, the DP, is on deck, number 14. No balls, 1 strike. Shows bunt, puts this one down. Ramos with the ball, shoots it to first for the out. So now you have a runner on third. Second bunt. Canada Avila, number 14, the DP, now batting lefty. Slapper. Strike 1 called. On the outside corner. Should be the top of the order there. Or no, correction. Number 1, Kiana Hinojosa is on deck. Shows bunt, puts this one down. Nice bunt right there. No play. There's going to be a little pickle there. Burge is going to try to get her, and she is tagged out for the out right there. Now that's good defense set up there by the Lady Eagles. They get the third and final out there. Third coming home. So now we're headed into the top of the third inning, folks. It's now 6-1. Lady Mustangs get on the board. And so we will be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors. In sponsorship, hit up Joe Gomez. And his number is going to be appearing on the banner down with Joe Gomez Jr. for some sponsorships. So I want to thank all our sponsors for giving us the opportunity to be here live. Real Sports Live will be back after these messages.
Did support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
And we're back to the action here, folks, in Ingleside, Texas, home of the Ingleside Classic softball tournament. And right now it's actually the home team, Ingleside Lady Mustangs, hosting here. Are on defense now. We're in the top of the third inning. 6-1 in favor of the Eagles, and they're hitting. Now batting is the freshman, number 1, T. Maldonado. Takes a hack right here. Just goes foul. Talia Maldonado. Believe is how we say her first name. Talia. See if I don't get corrected by the parents there, but that's why they call her T. Just misses the outside corner. 1-1 on the count. Goes high. That one's hit up the middle, and that one's going to fall in there for a single. Now batting's number 14, the third baseman, Amanda Ramos, the other senior commit who will be attending Cisco College. Now, if there's a quick story right here, I'll try to get a quick pick, zoom in here after this. She looks at ball 1. I'm going to try to get a zoom real quick, just so you can see what I'm talking about. You see that ribbon right there, the blue one on her hair? All the girls are wearing it. And that is for Coach Hector Salinas. Quick shout out to Alma Ramos. That's a shot over to right field, and that one's going to get down. Right fielder makes a play. T's going to go on over to third. And Amanda's going to advance on over to second. So now there's runners on second and third. So real quick on that ribbon. With that ribbon is a blue color, and giving some love to Coach Hector Salinas, who's been doing well as far as in the hospital, and he's fighting and is doing a lot, so much better. Real quick, I'll tell you a story. Marina Cavazos is not batting. That one hits her in the inside thigh, so she's going to get hit. So this will load the bases right here. For the freshman, 0-0, Maddie Aguilar now batting, who's doing the work in the circle. She's going to try to help her own cause right here. So real quick story back to Hector Salinas, who's been battling for his life, has been doing so much better. That's a shot to the left field, right out there at third. That ball was hit so hard, got to the left fielder so quickly that Maddie had to stick to a long single there. Good play there by the left fielder. So Hector Salinas, once again, want to do a quick shout out to that young man. Again, has been fighting for his life and in the hospital, not COVID related, just for health reasons. And the young man is doing so much better now. So a lot of thoughts and prayers are going to the family from so many people in the community. And they're evidently working. So if Coach Hector Salinas is listening, or any family members, let them know that we give them a shout out here, Real Sports Live. So thanks a lot again to Alma Ramos and Amanda, her daughter, the one who's on third right now, for making those ribbons for the girls to wear for Coach Hector Salinas, which is obviously Coach Paula Salinas' father. Cassie hits this one deep to left, and that's going to get in the gap. That's going to be one bagger. That's going to be two bags. Cavazos going to look for it. She'll stay at two, but she'll clear the bases with a stand-up double. Cassie sits back and clears the bases. So now batting is going to be Shelby Peel. Peel gets a hold of that one and just goes foul. Had a run. I didn't count one of them. Apologize for that. Quick shout out to Erica Gomez watching. Yay, Cassie, the daughter of Erica. Hello there, Miss Erica. Supporting her gal via Rio Sports Live. Shelby puts a hurting on that ball, and that goes to the left fielder. She's going to continue on for a stand-up double and trades places with Cassie Cavazos. Gets a ribby in the same situation here. So that's the 5-run roll. They get 5 runs in that inning. So it's now a score of 11-1 at this time. Headed into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Once again, back-to-back doubles by the outfielders. So we'll be back shortly after these messages, folks, by our sponsors. Headed now into the bottom of the 3rd inning. And I want to thank everybody for tuning on in, listening to me here on Real Sports Live. I'm the host of The Most Man with a Plan, Chris V. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action. We're here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and just giving a shout out to Jamie Peel, saying "at a kid" to his daughter for hitting that stand-up double, back-to-back doubles by the left fielder and the center fielder. Ball 1 called right here. And we're in the bottom of the 3rd. Swing and a foul tip right here. Kalia Davila is now batting. 1-1 in the count. Foul tip. Kalia with an aggressive bat. Gets some in and out internet action here. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Now batting number 22, Salechi Adame. Number 22, Adame batting. That's sharply hit up the middle. Maldonado makes an attempt, but that's a nice base hit for the Lady Mustangs. Now batting Audrey Castillo, the pitcher for the Lady Mustangs. That's it up the middle, so there's going to be one play, and safe called over there at first. That's a close double play, but you know what? You like the girls trying to roll a double anyway? See that again, that instant replay. See on the split screen right there. And we're back to the action there. Foul tip for strike one. Ball one just a little high and inside. That is Hannah Smith right here. Thrown over to first, but covered by Liz Solis. Look at the throw to second. And she's going to make it on over to second. There are 2 outs here in the situation. However, shot to left field. Peel makes the grab. Well hit there by Hannah Smith, number 12. But it was a nice catch there by the left fielder, Shelby Peel, right at her. So with a couple of hits right there, runner stranded on over at second, and now headed into the top of the 4th inning with approximately about 16 and a half minutes, give or take, in the inning. So we'll be back shortly after these messages by our sponsors.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Real Sports Live, and we're back to action here in the top of the 4th inning. Jordan De Los Santos will be leading things off for the Lady Eagles. De Los Santos with a fly ball back to the pitcher off the end of her bat, her first at bat. Here's the first offering to her. Looks at strike one. Second at bat, hit a fly ball, sacrifice to right field. Hits it off the end of her bat, hits it to the pitcher, and that's going to go out. For out number 1. Brings up now number 8, Mariah Vasquez. There's going to be a defensive switch. On the jump right there, Mariah hits a foul ball. No balls, 1 strike on Mariah Vasquez. Here comes the second pitch. Foul tips that one. A little ahead of it. No balls, 2 strikes. And here comes the offering. Ball up high. One ball, 2 strikes. Looks at ball 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mariah's trying to be patient right here to hit the ball here. So here we go with Audrey pitching. And here's the offering. That one hits off the end of her bat there to the left side, and that's going to be 1 back for sure. She'll go for 2. Is she going to try to go for 3? She's going to try to go for 3. She will have a stand-up triple. That's what happens when you're patient. Good job. So Mariah Vasquez with a stand-up triple right there. So there is a 1 out. Brings up to bat now number 7, Alyssa Burge, the freshman who is now playing shortstop for the Eagles. Be patient. Alyssa Burge right here settles in. Alyssa trying to get her first hit of the game for the Eagles. Looks at that one a little high and outside. 1-1 on the count. So if you want to put a little shout out there on Facebook Live, let me know. Put it on the comments. And we'll put you out there so you can know what's going on. Burge looks at this one. Looks at this one low. 2 balls, 1 strike on the count. That one's hit to left field. That one just goes foul. Brings it out 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Burge looking for that first hit of the game here against Ingleside. Here's the offering. She gets under this one. That's going to go right over the shortstop's head for an RBI single. Brings up the other freshman, T. Maldonado, the second baseman. Might have to put on my mask to cover up the wind right here. Bear with me as I get my mask on. Looks at ball 1. Maldonado rips into this one. Nice catch by Smith and throws it on over to first. Almost doubles up Alyssa Burge right there. Let me get my mic away. A little too close there. Maldonado with a nice hit to center field, but Hannah with a nice catch. And Mr. Peel, thanks for putting that. If you'd like to advertise on Facebook Live, call Joe Gomez Jr. at 361-220-5331. And you can advertise. Jacob Torres, Maria con H. Still got the wheels there. Amanda Ramos looks at ball one. Trying to throw it over Alyssa Burge. Ramos looks at ball one. This could be the last at bat for the Eagles. About 6 minutes left in the game. It means Mustangs will be batting first, last. Ramos gets into this one, hits it to center, and hits it to the wrong person because that young lady shows off the glove and her arm. That's Hannah Smith, number 12, who coach did the shift from right field to center for the Lady Mustangs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this could be it right here. This could be the final bat for the Lady Mustangs. Score right now is 12-1 at this time still. Lady Mustangs, we're going to come back here shortly. They're going to try to get some runs on the board. Bottom of the fourth inning right here coming your way. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with a plan, Chris V in the house. We'll be back shortly after these messages.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First Harlingen.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles located at
Real Sports Live, and we're back to the action here, folks. Bottom of the fourth inning, Ingleside Lady Mustangs are up to bat. Ileana Rodriguez, number 4, batting, plays third base. Looks at foul ball there, her first offering by the freshman, Maddie Aguilar, who's had a good plate appearance, her couple at bats. Sharply hit down to the third base line. That's Maddie Aguilar. Swing and a miss on the off speed right here for strike 2. Here's the offering on 2. Hits it on the inside of her hands. Aguilar throws it on over to first for the out. Number 1. Sam Mirovich is now batting. Correction on the scoreboard. We did get a run for the Eagles at last at bat. Looks at ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mr. Peel on top of it, helping me out here. Even though he's not physically here, he helps me out. Run the board correctly. So big shout out to Peel watching along there. Scoreboard is adjusted. Thank you. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thank you, Alex, as well for your support and helping out, putting up the right information. Want to make sure the fans are tuning on in and are updated with everything going on here. Nice swing right there by Sam, making it now 2-2 on the count. Sharply hit on over to the third baseman. Third baseman shoots it to first. Fourth play, 4 out. Number 2. Brings it to the bat now. Number 9. Strike 1 called right in the inside corner. There's the offering. Coach calls time here, and he talks to his batter. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we're back at it. 1-1 on the count. Here's the offering. This one's hit up, and that one's going to go to Birds. She's going to drop it. Looks like she lost it in the sun. As soon as she looked up, you could see it. So that's going to be an E6 right there. That's very tough. I looked up over my right shoulder, and the sun is very very evident here. Shining very, very bright. Just like the song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond. It's very bright. There are 2 outs. Runner on first. Ali Pina is now batting. Number 10. Sack bunted last time at bat. Looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Got to hand it to Ingleside Lady Mustangs. Very nice complex out here. Turf field. Minimal maintenance for the field here. Nice complex out here. That one goes foul. 1-1 on the count now. And the offering. That one hits to the third base side, and that one's going to fall in right behind the third base shortstop area. Peel aggressively comes up and gets it in. So now that puts runners on first and second with 2 outs. Brings up the bat number 14, Kiana Davila. She slaps it on over to T. Maldonado. Maldonado with the ball. Shoots it at first. Out. And that's the final out of the game. That is the ball game, folks. And once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with the plan. I want to thank you on behalf of Real Sports Live for tuning on in to these 2 games that have occurred here. I will not be here the remainder of the day or tomorrow, so I apologize for that to show any more games broadcast here for Real Sports Live in the Ingleside Classic Tournament. But once again, much appreciation. Thank you for tuning on in. Once again, I'm the host of the most, the man with a plan. You all be safe, and as always, keep your mask up, no matter what has been told to you, for the safety of yourselves and all in COVID-19 protocol. All right.